Chapter 4 Birds. Key elements: body structure, feathers, wings, beaks, claws, nests. Birds are the beautiful creatures that can be seen all around our houses and gardens, nesting and feeding their young ones. It is so interesting to watch and observe the birds and to note their varying characteristics. Birds are the most distinct and specialized group of vertebrates. They have several distinctive characteristics. Some of these characteristics might be common with the other animals, but some characteristics are found in birds only. Let us discuss them. Body structure. Bird's body mainly consists of head, trunk, feathers, wings, legs, beak, and tail. Birds can fly with the help of their wings. Birds have beaks for picking and eating food, and claws to catch and hold the food. Birds have beaks for picking and eating food, and claws to catch and hold the food. The tail of the bird helps to change its direction while flying. Knowledge nuggets. How birds' body help in flying. Birds have a light body due to its hollow bones which help them to fly. Their body shape is like a boat, which helps them to cut the air while flying. Boost your brain. Ostrich is the largest and hummingbird is the smallest bird. Boost your brain. Birds that have the ability to fly are called carinate birds, and birds that cannot fly are called reptile birds. Some birds replace their feathers every year. This process is called molting. Feathers. Birds' body and wings are covered with feathers. They have two types of feathers. 1. Flight feathers. Flight feathers are those feathers which are attached to the wings and tail. They are stiff and large in size. They help the birds to fly. Number 2. Down feathers. Down feathers are those feathers which grow under the tougher exterior feathers of bird's body. They are soft and small in size. They keep the bird's body warm. Boost your brain. Unlike most other birds, swans, ducks, geese lose all their flight feathers at the same time, rendering them flightless for a period. Wings. A bird flies with the help of its wings. These wings are attached to the body with strong muscles. These muscles are called flight muscles, which help the bird to move its wings. The wing perform two types of movements. Number 1, upstroke. When the bird flaps its wings, the air under the wings pushes the bird upward. The upward and forward movement of wings is called upstroke movement. Number 2, downstroke. During flight, the bird's wings flap down also. This downward and forward movement of wings is called downstroke movement. Different birds fly to different extents. Eagle, vulture, and kite fly at greater heights. Cock, hen, and peacock fly at shorter heights. Pigeon and crow fly over long distances. Sparrow and bulbul fly at lower heights. Ostrich, kiwi, and penguin do not fly. They are called flightless birds. Knowledge nuggets. Which bird was used to send messages in the past? Pigeon, because it can fly over long distances. Boost your brain. Asian spine-tailed swift is the fastest bird that can fly at the speed of 170 km per hour. Beaks. Birds use their beaks to catch and eat food. Different types of birds eat different types of food. According to their food habits, they have different types of beaks. Number 1, broad and short beak. Some birds like swallow have short and broad beak. Some birds like swallow have short and broad beak. Their mouths are sticky from inside. Tiny flying insects get stuck into their mouth because they keep their beaks open while flying. Number 2, broad and flat beak. Some birds like ducks, geese, etc. have broad and flat beaks with holes on either sides. When a duck fills its beak with water, the beak acts like a sieve. The muddy water flows out through the holes while insects, plants and worms remain behind in the beak. Number 3. Hooked beak. Some birds like eagles, vultures and owls have hooked beaks for testing flesh of small birds, snakes, mice, frogs, etc. Number 4. Curved beak. Some birds like parrot and parakeet have curved beaks which help them to crack nuts and hard fruits. They also help them to climb trees. Number 5. Chisels. Some birds like woodpecker and hoopie have strong chisel-shaped beak which help them to make holes in tree trunks and take out insects from holes. Number 6. Short and horny beak. Some birds like sparrow, pigeon, peacock and finches have short and horny beaks to crack nuts, grains and seeds. Number 7. Long, cylinder and pointed beak. Some birds like hummingbird and sunbird have long and pointed beaks to suck nectar from flowers. Kingfisher and stork have some beaks. Kingfisher and stork have some beaks to dig out insects and worms. Boost your brain. Harpy eagle has strong enough beak that it can carry off a monkey. Knowledge nuggets. How did kingfisher catch fish? Kingfisher has a long and cylinder beak to take out fish from water. Claws. Number 2. Climbing type. Some birds like woodpecker and parakeet have toes which are pointed in different directions. This type of claws helps the bird in climbing trees and catching their prey. Number 3. Scratching types. Scratching type. Some birds like cocks and hens have 3 toes in front and 1 toe at the back of their claws. This type of claws helps the bird in scratching and digging the ground to take out insects. Number 4. Raptorial type. Some birds like eagle, vulture, kite and owl have strong and sharp claws called talons. These talons help them to kill and eat prey like toads, mice, small birds, etc. Number 5. Running type. Some birds like pigeon, ostrich and kiwi have only 3 toes at front side in their claws. This type of claws helps them in running fast. Number 6. Wading type. Some birds like herons and crane have long legs with widespread toes in their claws. This type of claws helps them in wading through muddy water. Number 7. Swimming type. Some birds like duck and swan have 3 toes in front and 1 toe at the back. These 3 toes are joined by the skin called web. This type of claws help them in pushing water back while swimming. Nests. Birds make their own homes called nests. Birds build nests by using twigs, leaves, cotton, wool, thread and straws. Birds build nests on safe places like on trees, on terraces, on window ledge, etc. Birds lay their eggs in nests and after some time eggs hatch and baby birds come out. Different types of birds make different types of nests. Let us discuss about some of them. Tailor bird uses its beak like a needle to sew the leaves with thread to build its nest. Weaver bird uses its beak to weave the twigs and grass to build its nest. The nest hangs from the branch of tree and have an opening for the entrance of the bird. Boost your brain. The nest of weaver bird have a bend inside, therefore the eggs do not fall down. Woodpecker uses its beak to make hole in the tree trunk to build its nest. Penguin makes their nests on ground with stones and pebbles. Boost your brain. Cuckoo lays its eggs in crow's nest to take care of its young ones. That is why it is called a lazy bird. Key takeaways. Birds are the most distinct and specialized group of vertebrates. Bird's body consists of head, feathers, wings, legs, beak and tail. Birds have two types of feathers, flight feathers and down feathers. The upward movement of wings is called upstroke and downward movement of wings is called downstroke. Birds use their beaks and claws to catch, hold and eat their food. A bird's home is called its nest.